Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review on a new product that I just got in the mail, and it's the Hoola Zero Tanlines All Over like Body Bronzer. And I was really excited to get this because I am white as a ghost, as you guys can probably tell in this video. I live in a super cold climate. There's no sun here in the winter, and this time of year I'm like ready for sun. I'm ready to get a little bit of color in my skin because I am white as a ghost, literally. So I am really excited to give this a try, and I am a huge fan of the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, so I was really excited to give this a try. Now this apparently is a streak-free formula, it's a buildable formula, and it also is supposed to be non-transferable. So I'm going to kind of test this out for you guys. I'm only going to apply this to half of my body, and then I'm also going to change into white clothes. I actually have black clothes on right now, but I'll change into some whiter type of clothes, and I'll see if it kind of lasts all day, and I'll also see if it kind of transfers and if it streaks and all of that good stuff. So the one thing that I really found interesting about this actually is I read the directions, and it said that you put it on top of the bottle, and so I snapped about it actually, and I thought that you put it on top of here and then you rub it on your body like this, but I was actually wrong, and I read the directions again, and there's actually a hidden little sponge in the lid, and it kind of feels like a beauty blender before you wet it down. And so you actually put the bronzer on top of here and then you rub it onto your body. I don't know, I'm a little bit unsure about this whole thing. I feel like I'd want to just do it with my hands, like it would be faster and a little bit easier, but I'm going to try it like they said, and hopefully it works out okay. So one thing that I don't like about all of our body bronzers, and one reason why I don't use them very often, is the scent. I hate that tanning lotion scent, and I feel like so many tanning lotions have that smell. It's just like that weird tanning lotion smell. I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about because they all kind of have it. So I'm crossing my fingers. This is the first time I'm opening it, and I'm gonna see if it smells. It says it has a signature Hoola scent, so hopefully it does. Ooh, it does. That smells really good. It has zero tanning lotion smell. It smells really fruity, almost like a conditioner would kind of smell. 5.0 US fluid ounces, so that's pretty cool. It says apply to arms and legs in broad circular strokes for an instant bronze look. So I'm going to put all the information right here that I can find that I didn't mention at the beginning of this video. So everything's going to be listed there. If you have any questions, you know, you can always comment below and I'll try to get back to you. So let's go ahead and get this applied. Put it here. Ooh, interesting. So it's kind of like a gel. So I don't know if you guys can see that. It kind of looks like a gel, kind of like coffee colored, not a cream at all. So I'm going to go ahead and start applying it to my shoulder so you guys can see. So this sponge actually works really well. The consistency with the gel, it's not creamy, so you don't feel like it's sticking really. It's like more of a gel, so you actually feel like it glides over the skin really easy. I kind of thought that this would stick, but it doesn't. It just really glides over the skin. Now I don't know how different that looks on my skin. I feel like I'm gonna have to do more layers. And I like too that it's not overly tan. That's another reason why I don't like tanning lotions, is because you apply like one coat and you feel like it's ridiculously tan. Especially because I'm so light right now. If this was any brighter, I don't feel like I would like it as much. But I do actually notice a difference. You guys can tell the top of my arm versus the bottom. There's definitely a difference, I feel like. I feel like I can continue to blend and it's not looking streaky at all. I'm gonna actually be interested to see how it looks on my elbows and my knees. A lot of times when I apply self-tanner, I usually put lotion on my elbows and my knees before I apply the tanning lotion because I feel like it always gathers there. The only thing I could see is this being kind of annoying as far as like how long it takes to apply. I'm kind of an impatient person. And my elbow does look a little bit darker than the rest of my body, but it's not terrible. I don't feel like it's like splotchy. It just looks a little bit darker, which is pretty natural, I feel like, even if you don't have self-tanner on. So for the sake of this review, I'm actually going to apply another coat just because I want to really see the difference between my one arm versus the other and how it stays throughout the day. So I'm going to apply two. Now, one thing that I can feel with this, I can kind of predict, is it is actually going to stay on fairly well. It dries really well, and it doesn't leave like that lotiony moisturizer feel. So I feel like it just kind of soaks into your skin and almost like tints your skin. Do you know what it reminds me of actually, but in more of a gel formula? It reminds me of Benetint. It kind of has that same tinting quality to it where it just kind of stains your skin. I feel like you can see it better when I'm actually sitting in front of the camera like this. Like you can definitely tell when I like go like this is way tanner. But look at how natural that looks. I really like that color. And it's dried completely, which I really like. You guys, this is a winner, I think. I'm really feeling it. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it to my legs. Let's go ahead and apply it to my leg. I'm going to apply it with my hands because legs are very big and that's gonna take a really long time, so. And they're absolutely right about it not being streaky. I'm not getting any streaky qualities whatsoever. None. Like, I would be completely honest with you guys. I do feel like though with this, the only downside I'm noticing is you do have to do a couple coats. You can see a difference, but I think 2 coats is better than 1. And the nice thing too about this is you don't need a mitt. You know those self-tanners where you need a mitt, otherwise it's streaky? All right guys, so here we go. We have beautiful tan, and I think it looks absolutely amazing. No streaks whatsoever. Very, very natural looking. It doesn't collect on any dry patches. As you guys can see, the knees, they look very, very natural, not splotchy or anything like that. So yeah, I'm really, really liking it. I think it looks really, really good. I am completely pleasantly surprised. So overall, right now I'm gonna say it's a winner of a product. I am so pleasantly surprised with this. It's crazy. Like, I am not one, like I said, to like self-tanners. I just hardly ever use them. I use the Jergens one occasionally. This is actually the first stain that I've actually liked. You know, the kind that are actually tinted versus like a white cream that kind of gradually changes your skin's color. And the fact that it smells good is a humongous bonus for me because I cannot stand stinky self-tanners. I'm gonna go ahead and wear this for a while longer. I'm gonna go put on some lighter clothes and things like that, see if it transfers and see if it kind of lasts all day. I'm gonna put jeans on actually because it's cold outside, so we'll see if my legs still look different later today. And yeah, that's basically it. Okay guys, so I am back and it's later today and I just wanted to give a final review on how it lasted and if it transferred or anything like that. So I actually wore this white t-shirt and I was really trying to get it to transfer. Like, I was rubbing it on the side that I had my arm, and I turned my shirt inside out for you guys, and I do not see any transferring. Nothing in the armpit, nothing all over the shirt. I think it looks very, very, very clean still. Like, there's no transfer. Like, you would have not even known that I put on fake tanner. So that's really good. So if you have like white sheets or anything, you're not gonna get transfer on there. And as far as how it looks, I still feel like I look tanner on this arm than I do this arm. I don't feel like it faded at all, which is really good. Let's check my legs. I'm gonna stand up on a turning chair. This is dangerous. So legs, I still feel like they look really, really good. I still think that this leg is tanner than this leg. I like it. I don't feel like it faded hardly at all. Hopefully that wasn't out of focus, but yeah, I give this product 5 stars. The only downside I feel like to this would be the size of it. I feel like with products like this, I feel like you can run out of them fairly quickly, and it is about $30. So it is spendy for kind of what you're using it for. So that's the only downside really. I also feel like you could use your hands versus using this little applicator and you'd still get a really, really good flawless application. The applicator works. I just don't feel like it's necessary to get a good look. So I think it's great. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, if you have any concerns or comments or anything like that. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you found it helpful and also subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.